In this video, I'm going to teach you how to use ChatGPT to create content on LinkedIn that actually attracts buyers. Now, this is a lesson from my course that only my clients have access to. So I'm going to be giving you this lesson, obviously, absolutely for free. So take advantage. Make sure to watch this video, take notes, and apply it. If you know how to use ChatGPT correctly, it can make your content creation process way easier, which will bring you way more buyers. And as always, if you have any questions, here is my LinkedIn profile. I'll even put a link to my LinkedIn profile in the description below. So you can click on that link, message me anytime, ask me questions, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. So with that being said, enjoy the video. Okay, welcome to another lesson. And in this lesson, you are going to learn about ChatGPT. So I'm sure you've heard about it by now. ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence tool that can help you with a lot of things. What I specifically use it for is content creation and content ideation, more importantly, more specifically. So I'm actually going to go into how to use ChatGPT and ultimately, the do's and don'ts. So I'll start with the don'ts. Don't rely on ChatGPT to create your content for you. That's actually a really, really bad idea. At the end of the day, it's a machine. It doesn't have the creativity that you and I do. It won't be able to replicate you. But what it can do is it can be a great tool for you. It can help you a lot. So what I like to do ultimately is I like to get ideas from ChatGPT and then go from there. So I'll give you an example. So the key with ChatGPT is actually in the prompts. And what a prompt is just telling ChatGPT what to do, how it should act. So I actually found this really good article by Zapier that they created about ChatGPT. So for example, prompts are what you tell it to do. So imagine you told it about write about productivity. It probably wouldn't write a great thing, but now a better prompt would be write a blog post about the importance of productivity for small business. That's slightly better, right? Now, here's another one. Write about how to house train a dog. Right, another one, that's an okay prompt. The better prompt would be, as a professional dog trainer, write an email to a client who has had a 3-month-old corgi about activities they should do to house train their puppy. See, the more specific you are with ChatGPT, the better the results will be. So let me show you an example of mine. So I could say, you are a LinkedIn expert. Create 10 content ideas that will add massive value to my audience, which are coaches and consultants looking to get more clients for their business. Make the topics exciting and story-based. Now let's see what it gives me. Okay, that's not a bad one. So the first one here is how I went from 0 to 6 figures in my coaching business in 12 months. It's actually shooting out not bad ideas. Now here's the thing. Now I'm not going to go with every single idea it produces for me. In fact, I might look at an idea and think, okay, this is a good start, and then I might modify it. That's really the best way to look at ChatGPT. All right, so now it is done creating some titles and some content ideas. So I like the first one, which is how I went from 0 to 6 figures to 0 to 6 figure coaching business within 12 months and how you can do it too. And then ChatGPT tells me, share a personal story of how you built your coaching business from scratch and provide actionable tips. That's actually a great content idea. So, maybe I would do that. So what I like to do is copy it, go into a Google Doc and type in, content ideas for the week. And then I'll go here, title it again, content ideas for the week, and take that idea. Okay, so that's not a bad one. Does paste it in some weird format, so make sure you just get it back to normal format. Let's go look at the next ones. The power of niche marketing. Don't think that's a good one. How to create a winning strategy for your coaching business. I kind of liked that one, but we could make it more specific. So this is actually not a bad one, but I would actually like to, make it a little bit better. So what I would add to that would be, just some ideas, be like how to create a content strategy on LinkedIn that will attract your dream buyer. Right now, I like it like that. I want more story-based content because I want to start telling stories. Can you give me 5 more ideas that are story-based? From corporate to burnout successful coach. I like that one. That's a really good one. Remember, I always recommend, stories. These kind of posts create a huge emotional connection with your audience. My biggest coaching success story, how I helped a client achieve XYZ, the importance of vulnerability in coaching. Okay, so these are not bad ideas. So you're starting to get the point of how ChatGPT works. It can really shoot out a lot of ideas, do a lot of things. Now, there is something else I like to use ChatGPT for, and I'll show you right now. Okay, so let's take this post over here, right? So this is a story post I wrote a few days ago. just talking about my content creation routine, my recommendations for content, all that. But let's imagine I haven't posted this content yet, just for the sake of example. What I like to do is once I've created a piece of content, I like to bring it to ChatGPT and see if it can make it better. So I'd say, hey, I wrote a post for LinkedIn that tells a bit of a story about my content creation routine. Can you edit it to make it a bit shorter and also more engaging so that I get more viewers? Sure. Now it's asking for the post. I'll send it over. Now it creates an edited version of the post. What I like to do as well, right? Like when it creates this post, I'm not just going to take the post ChatGPT does and throw my post in the garbage, but I try and find like a line or two that I think is good and then add it to my post. Remember, you can keep asking ChatGPT other questions. So for example, I could say, can you make this post line by line style for LinkedIn? So basically what I like to do here, as you can see, is I'll just like find a couple lines that I can change and say like, let me even ask, can you make the first line more hooky so that people stop to read it? Not bad. I don't like questions as the first line. So that's one. I'm going to say, can you give me 5 opening lines for this LinkedIn post that would get readers' attention? So now here's the thing. I don't like that it's asking questions. So I'm going to click stop generating. I'm like, can you give me 5 opening lines for this LinkedIn post that would get readers' attention but are not questions? Because I don't like questions as my opening line. Can you make that opening line about me? Again, you see, it's a tool ultimately, right? I can keep playing around with it until I get something out of it, right? So I can keep asking it questions. Like ultimately, I want the opening line to be short and written in first person narrative so that people know that I am going to tell a story. Can you do that and make it short? Let's see what it does. That's a good one. See, right there. That's actually not a bad one. I'll never forget the moment I realized my content routine didn't need to be meticulously planned. That is a really good line. I would even say that's arguably better than the line I put here. My content creation is a lot less calculated than you think. So there you go. That right there is the beauty of ChatGPT. It's not going to just like give you the information right up front. You're going to have to start asking questions with it. You're going to have to start digging a little bit, but you can just consistently keep asking it questions and it'll just keep understanding you better and better and better. And then before you know it, now it's created this cool opening line, and I would actually use this opening line. So that's the beauty of ChatGPT. Use it for a lot of things. Also, read this article as well. It's helpful, on how to use ChatGPT and all that, and you'll be good. I like to, like I said, have a document that you can kind of throw your ideas on and then put it together, and you'll be fully on track. And pair that with my exact content creation routine lesson that's in the course as well. If you go up into the content module, you'll see the lesson on that. So go and watch that as well, and pair ChatGPT with that, and you'll have a really, really strong content creation routine moving forward. Hope that helps. See you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.